Hi everyone, it's Amanda again from timetravelhypnosis.com, and I wanted to make a little sort of pep talk video for all of us who are thinking it's the end of March, nothing has happened, I haven't felt anything. There are other people who are saying they are experiencing the event, and you just don't get it. What's going on? Why haven't I felt anything? Have I been left behind? Um, I don't think you've been left behind. I don't invalidate those people's experiences, but um, I think what we're wanting, what a lot of us want, is the big wave that is undeniable by anyone. Like it hits everybody, and we all know. And um, I know I've been feeling this week like I just have to rest. I mean, aside from just feeling exhausted one day this week where I couldn't do anything. I just had to like lay down and rest. Um, you know, I just I'm feeling this inability to get motivated to do anything. And I keep pushing myself to do it anyway and just make some little accomplishment, any little thing at all. And I know I'm doing things, I just don't feel like I'm doing anything. But this line of this poem kept popping in my head, and I couldn't even remember the poem or what it was called or who wrote it or where I saw it or any of that. But I looked it up, and I want to read it to you because it's a nice little pep talk, and I know I've shared it like on my Facebook before. Um, I'm not really sure if this is, I just picked a website, and I there's the poem, and I don't know if it's really who wrote it or anything, but I'm just going to read what's on this website. It's called Don't Quit. It says, when things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when funds are low and the debts are high, and you want to smile but you have to sigh, when care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. Life is queer with its twists and turns, as every one of us sometimes learns, and many a failure turns about when he might have won if he'd stuck it out. Don't give up, though the pace seems slow, you may succeed with another blow. Often the goal is nearer than it seems to a faint and faltering man. Often the struggler has given up when he might have captured the victor's cup, and he learned too late, when the night slipped down, how close he was to the golden crown. Success is failure turned inside out, the silver tint of the clouds of doubt, and you never can tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems afar. So stick to the fight when your heart is hit. It's when things seem worst that you mustn't quit. I just think that's very apt right now when all of us feel like, you know, we were expecting something on a certain date and it didn't happen, and we just want to, throw in the towel and give up and be depressed. But I was thinking how whenever I get really down like that, I think back to different times in my life when I didn't give up, and I got through things that I didn't think I would be able to. And I try to remember, you know, what my sort of personality was like at that point. And I remember, I don't do this so much now. Sometimes I kind of do, but I remember when I was younger, if somebody told me I couldn't do something, always immediately in my head, the words were always like, watch me. You say I can't do that, watch me. I'm going to do it. You can't tell me that I can't do something. So, so for anybody who feels like maybe they're not going to get things to go the way they want, and this doesn't even have to be about the event, it can be about anything, but I think that we are, I don't even know how to put this, we are the creators. And I don't like it to seem like we have to do a work. I think all we have to do is decide what we want and decide how we want it, and don't give up that idea and that thought of what we want. If we want this big wave that comes through and changes everybody for the better and life gets better, then why can't we do that? I mean, we shouldn't let anybody say that's not how it's going to happen. You can have that if you create it, if we all create it, if we all work together. And also, I just remembered I wanted to talk about there's a Facebook group called the Event Connector, and it's fabulous. And people are posting YouTube videos about the event and articles and just their own experiences and stuff like that. And it's really encouraging. So you should check that out. And we did a group meditation last Sunday to try to bring it. Bring it's my new thing that I'm saying. I want the event. Bring it. So anyway, so that's just my pep talk. If you're feeling down, you're not alone. It doesn't mean nothing is going to happen. Um, we can do it. We can have whatever we want if we just stick to it. And if you need a rest, take a rest. But don't give up on your hope and don't give up on what you really want and the way you want things to be, because we can have things the way we want them. We can. The world is changing all the time. And I know that some people believe we've been, working through several lifetimes over thousands of years, making little changes and slowly evolving the planet. But I think we're tired and we want it bigger and we want it now. And I think we can have that. So don't give up. Take a rest. I've been binge watching Time Team on YouTube when I need a break. And what's the other one I've been watching? Ministry of Time on Netflix is fun too. Anyway, so hang in there. You can have what you want. Bring it. Watch me. We're gonna do this. Hang in there. And love to you all. That's all. Bye.